Can I get some closure? Stay right where you are and don't come closer. If you haven't picked it up, it's over. You wanted her, so just give me what I...
Hey gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Tnek127 and welcome back to another video. And before we get into today's video, guys, as usual, let me do my shameless plugins. If you're not, make sure you're following me at the appropriate social media, which includes TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at Tnek127. Make sure you are liking today's video if you want more Torchlight 3 news, subscribing to the channel if you're new, and ringing that stupid little bell. And let's go ahead and get right on into it. So I'm sure you guys saw the title. Yes, finally, and me personally, I am so relieved and excited for this. We finally have a console release date for Torchlight 3. Anybody remember about 2 years ago when I made that video called The Next Console MMO, and it was on Torchlight Frontiers? That's how long we have been on this news journey, waiting for this Torchlight info. Now, I will leave a link to this down in the description below, but I'm showing you guys the article right here, so I wouldn't be too concerned about questioning the source, unless I can Photoshop a whole website to look just like how the Torchlight devs will always do it. But this is their new state of the game update for the PC version. Now I'll probably be making some content like a beginner's guide and stuff like that via PC just to prep people for the console launch. But me personally, I do plan on playing Torchlight 3 on Xbox, and you guys you'll see why here in a second. I know a lot of people were expecting me to say Switch, but you're gonna learn why here. So it goes to say State of the Game Week 16 launch date announced, upcoming last wipe stress test event with exclusive fort decoration gift. Yes, PC players, y'all are getting one more wipe. This is kind of one reason I did not want to play the PC version in the first place. Yes, I do want to help devs, but one thing I hate is repeating betas and stuff like that over and over. We are officially launching on October 13th, 2020. Available on Steam at October 13th, 2020 at 7 a.m. Pacific. That's also going to be PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, just so you guys know. 7 a.m. Pacific time is going to be available on Steam, PS4, and Xbox One. They also announced this on Twitter, so don't worry about that. I know this article per se isn't exactly mentioning the console version, but I'll leave a link to the tweet, if you're curious, worried, skeptical, and stuff like that. It says, what does this mean for early access players? Early access is coming to an end on October 13th. Today we released the launch version of the game to the public test realm for our early access players to preview. If you're interested in learning how to join the public test realm, please join our Discord server and find the details in the public test realm channel. I'm purposely not going to play that because I don't want anything spoiled. The 1.0 version that will be launched on October 13th. The players who provide bugs and feedback in the test round will be helping us get an early start on critical hotfixes that might need to occur before we officially launch. So when will this update be available for all early access players? This is good news for you PC guys. Y'all get to start playing 1.0 on October 6th. So this means wipes are really over. Yes, the wipe that occurs October 6th will be the last wipe for Torchlight 3. All your progress will be maintained after the update and wipe on October 6th. What about my early access gifts? You still get to keep those. What about everything else like your fort? Unfortunately, your fort's going to be deleted. Again, another reason I kind of didn't want to start playing it. Another why I haven't made a bunch of videos. So that means early access gets a 1 week head start on other platforms and the rest of Steam. There's your proof right there, because they asked about other platforms. Yes, early access players will get the 1.0 version 1 week before everyone else does. You will be the guides and mentors for those who join the community at launch. And that's a good thing because, like I said, Torchlight 3 is kind of, a ARPG MMO hybrid. Will there be a stress test? They said, what a great question. Glad you asked. We'll be conducting a stress test on October 6th to help prepare for the global launch. Anyone who logs in during the stress test period, starting on October 6th, the update and wipe will be ending at 10 a.m. Pacific time the following day. Can claim an exclusive fort decoration Netstrike banner. I'll probably go ahead and, and help out with the gather up in the main game's social hub and just honestly, it'll probably be on especially on the mage players. I'll probably want everyone to just spam spells and just go crazy. Basically, just break the servers and your PC. Does this mean Australian servers will be up soon? Yes, the stress test is the final part of getting the worldwide connection better situated so we can implement and bring up servers specifically for our Aussie friends. Will single player be available in this update since it's the launch version? It certainly will. Which, we kind of figured they've already said that. We'll cross-play with other platforms at launch. Not at this time, but we may review that again at a later date. Now, here's where my concern comes in. Does this mean that content is finished for the game? We'd love to keep making content for Torchlight 3 as long as the community is interested in it. We are in early stages of discussing what updates and content might come after launch. If you have ideas, come hit us up on our note at torchlight3feedback.extragames.com. We hope to see you come in game and collect your Net Strike banner on October 6th. Follow us here. We'll have a launch activity with scheduled activities alongside special letter from Max and Tyler on next week's and the final early access state of the game update. Until next time, see you next on the frontier soon. Extra Bean, one of my most favorite people in the whole world. She is an amazing community manager. So special shout out to Extra Bean. But yeah, so let's talk about this one part right here. Does this mean content is finished for the game? That's the only thing that scares me about Torchlight 3. Torchlight 3 is aimed for more of that, that complete product kind of feel, which, don't get me wrong, guys, I love complete games. And I know whenever I say that, I like games as a service style stuff more, people look at it funny and they get weird. It's not that, I like incomplete stuff and, buggy games and stuff like that. I just like forever lasting ongoing content. I'm an MMO player. Of course I like that. When I first heard that Torchlight Frontiers was going from Torchlight Frontiers to Torchlight 3, that scared me. And I made it clear that scared me. And I made it clear why that scared me. I don't want Torchlight 3 turning into another, just like some RPG that's made, it's left in the dust, it'll get one update to shut people up and, they start working on the next game. I want to see Torchlight 3, become something big. I want to see, more regions added. I want to see more dungeons. I want to see it get that raid that Max Schaefer and the team were dreaming about when they first got hype about the Frontiers project, even though it's not a free-to-play games as a service game, yada, 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 no more. I want to see all those cool ideas come to life. Man, this is the first Torchlight game we've had in forever with new, innovative hardware. And not to mention the next-gen consoles are right around the corner. There's a ton they can do here. A ton. Now, I've mentioned to you guys earlier, I'm going to be playing this on Xbox, sorry. And the reason for that is because the Switch version isn't coming out on the 13th. And that's another thing that bugged me. I was like, it's still coming in 2020. It's still coming in fall. It's just not coming out October 13th. It could come out October 14th. I don't think it's going to be that soon, but Switch is still slated before winter and in 2020. So all we know is it'll come sometime between now and mid-December. If I had to take a guess, I would say mid-November, maybe, just to play it safe. It could be sooner. It could be a little later. I'm not completely sure, but that's one reason I wanted to go ahead and jump on the Xbox bandwagon for it, so I could go ahead and play the console version sooner. Because Torchlight is one game that I've been really excited about, really waiting a long time for, just to play on console. And like I said, you guys know how I feel about a lot of things with consoles right now. I'll play it on any platform but PlayStation, and that's no offense to PS4 users, but like I've said in 1,000 videos, Sony is really iffy about backwards compatibility. So I'm not in the zone of playing PlayStation 4 games right now when the console's at the end of its life cycle. Sorry, just ain't happening. But anyway, guys, like I said, I'll leave a link to this down in the description below. I'll leave a link to the tweet as well, because I know it didn't exactly say Xbox and PS4 in this article, and I know there are people who are going to want that assurance, so I'm going to go ahead and give that assurance. But anyway, guys, if y'all enjoyed today's video, smash that thumbs up button for me, and I want to thank you all so much for watching. It's your boy Tanek127, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Till next time, peace out, take care.